Well, there's Justin Trudeau. You can see the picture right there. And for the people listening on the podcast, he's standing there looking stoic, sort of staring off into the distance and holding up there in a train. He's got his sleeves rolled up. He's getting serious. He's on to something here. If you look really closely, you see the bulletproof vests and all the people around him, of course, because he's got security and such, which he should. He's the prime minister. But you're trying to pretend to be able to relate with us. You're trying to pretend that you're one of us. You aren't. You aren't. Quit the facade. Quit insulting our intelligence with this. You don't ride transit, Justin Trudeau. You're a trust fund baby. And hey, that's no fault of your own. You were born into that. But you were born into a rich, well-known family. You were chauffeured all your life. You've probably never cooked craft dinner for yourself. That's fine. Embrace that. But don't sit and pretend and stand there as if you're a transit rider like everybody else. And we're seeing that song and dance. We're seeing that game. We saw that in Calgary too with the Mayor Jody Gondek was riding the train. And sure enough, she had a pile of cops with her for the whole ride. And the point of her ride was to see the train's perfectly safe. No, your worship. The train's perfectly safe when you can have an escort of a bunch of armed police officers with you. For the common rider, it doesn't work that way. In Edmonton just the other day, it works great. They came up with their Marvin the Meatball thing to show, come on downtown, it's nice and safe. It was bizarre, almost surreal. A Chilean older woman was riding the Edmonton Transit and she got assaulted. Edmonton's getting known as Stabmonton. But that's happening everywhere, the crime on these transit systems. And in wintertime, it gets even worse. And in Edmonton, they talked about that. It was tweeted out and basically saying we're going to allow the transit lines to be a de facto shelter for the homeless people when it gets cold. That's not reasonable. But it just really, it does get under my skin when you see poses like that from that clown Trudeau pretending that, I understand. I feel your pain, oh common Canadians. I ride the train like you do. No, you do not. No, you do not. This is a government that's on the ropes, though.